Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Ghifari Hakiki. I'm come from Jakarta. I'm student of UIN Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta, Arabic Language Education Program Study. Now, I want explain to you my opinion about success in the world and in the year after istikharah prayers. I think that the istikharah prayer, which was sunnah by the Prophet Muhammad SAW, is a decision-making prayer to or istikharah with a weapon that is so necessary and must be known by every Muslim to navigate their life, because istikharah is sunnah prayer that are performed to ask Allah for guidance or to be chosen between several of the best option to implement. The prayer is quite simple. Perform a absolutely pray to close of prayer and reach a prayer, but this to cycle will have a big impact on the life of a Muslim. But in this world and in the hereafter, then what is the connection between praying istikharah with success in this world and success in the hereafter? The connection is very strong. Why do I say so? Firstly, in making a decision, big or small one can only estimate the likely outcome based on limited knowledge. Humans now cannot predict the future or determine what the impact of this choice will be. A person may know what one wants at the moment, but not know what decision will be good for the future. What if an failing victim for to false expectation? Even decision made can destroy him. Therefore, it is necessary to ask the help of the amicit to choose it, as in the hadith from Jabir in Abdullah radhiyallahu anhum said, Kana Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in istikharah fi 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 amri kulum kama yumri na surati min Quran yakulum. which means in the past the Prophet ﷺ was taught as istikharah in this saying everything as taught as a letter in the Quran, he said, which means if one of you wants do something which is confusing, then pray sunnah to ro'aka, a, a path apart from the obligatory prayer. Secondly, living by relying on the decision that God choose is the most beautiful life. We must always remember Allah as often as we can. So that the heart and mind become calm. There will be no feeling of disappointment, because we believe that Allah will give us the best. There are many important decisions that we need to ask God for guidance. If the istikharah prayer can be done every hour, then I do it. The most important reason of all is a person who want to be successful in this world and in the hereafter must Allah the only important thing in his life and involve in him in every decision making. But to the all of this is not easy as we imagine, because it takes strong faith. A person who has strong faith will surely be successful in the hereafter, and even this world he'll always be in the love of Allah. Someone who is always in God's love will get success in his life. Islam describes of successful person a person who gets lucky or is called al mufihun. Those who are lucky people are people who become good servants. They will always share their time with who are lucky are people who become God's good servants. They will always feed their time with worship and always to get ridho and love from Allah. We can see many positive positive things from Kiai and Pios Succes, Succes, who always remember in their life, their life is calm and happy, and when they died, they smile because because they have seen heaven and success in the hereafter. From the above fact, it is clear that everyone it is recommended to pray istikharah when facing choice in his life. All the stress and anxiety in trying to predict the future and considering very possibility despite for putting putting her trust in all knowing that all gentle, so truly one console in judgment from the one who now knows the unseen, now the future, and now ourself, our our apa ya, our hope and fears. So it very clear why the istikharah prayer in istikharah prayer is one of the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad. Istikharah is admitting we are not entitled to make the best choice. For that someone asks Allah to take over the affair. This was not a dream or a sign he had been waiting for, but rather placing his soul in the charge of God and trusting that Allah guide his would guide his people to the truth in his way. Therefore, let us let us feel the rest of our life with useful thing. Keep ourselves closer to Allah in order to get success in this world and in the hereafter. That's all from my opinion. If there are wrong words, please forgive.